Hey, welcome everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Charlie Bell. Behind me I have an 18 by 24 inch canvas with a blocking coat of an oil painting that I'm working on from a photograph. It's actually a cityscape in Greece. Please like, subscribe, and stay to the end because I'll be sending out part 2 at a later date. All right, first go ahead and do the cadmium yellow medium with a burnt umber. Is the color we'll be trying to achieve today for part of this painting here. This is my, as you can see, kind of old, wore out, need to get some new stuff. We need some cerulean blue. I got the big boy out here. Cadmium orange right here. Here's my ultramarine blue deep. So I'm now mixing ultramarine blue deep and burnt umber to make my black, or they're close to it. I'll make a real super dark color. So what you're looking at is this the ultramarine blue deep. You see, I have each one marked, just a piece of green tape. And then these are the colors I mixed right here. This is all going to be for this photograph I did up top up there. Okay, this is what I mixed on my palette. The other one I did was the cadmium barium red. Okay, you see the red right here? And this is the color I was looking for in here, mixed with burnt umber. Okay. And then the last one, the very first one we started with was the cadmium yellow medium. And down here in the bottom, we want to get mixed with burnt umber. These are all just strictly tints for right now. So what you'll see now is that I use the cadmium yellow medium mixed with the burnt umber to do a lot of the the little rooftops off in the distance back there. Okay, and then as I was bringing it forward, I'm mixing some of the other colors, which I did not get a chance to show. I used the cadmium barium red and mixed that also with the burnt umber. And that was to give me the terracotta color that I use. You can see that I'm kind of implementing it right now on it. So as I go through, and of course I use liquid throughout it, not too much, just enough because it helps the oil paint set real quick. So I get through this blocking coat that I have going on here now, and that's what I'm using, the cadmium red, the cadmium barium red, which is actually a vermilion hue. I'm mixing it with the burnt umber to get that color. Okay, and one thing I want you to keep in mind that all these colors that I'm using just for the blocking coat are strictly tints. These are colors that I mix a 50-50 color with, and then add white to it to bring it down in tone. So as you can tell, I'm just basically working from one to the other. And then the ultramarine blue, you'll see later on that as I'm using the ultramarine blue, some of the areas in the white areas, they actually pick up some of the atmosphere. So I use the ultramarine blue along with the white for some of those areas also, and the walls. I mean, you've got the I've used the ultramarine blue with the burnt umber. I use it with the cerulean blue, which actually helps pick up the atmosphere. And I also use it with the cadmium orange for some of the lighter house walls that are in the picture too. So what you just want to do is you just want to go ahead and just, like I said, just mix it with tints for right now. That's all I'm using. I'm not getting into putting any tones or any shades and so forth. This is just a blocking coat with liquid, and just it's just for me to get it laid on. As you can see right now, I'm mixing in. That's the red with the burnt umber, and you can see I'm mixing a little bit darker colors, a little bit more white into it for the light areas. But I'm just strictly blocking it all in right now, and that's doing the top of the wall right there. Okay, and yes, that reflection is bugging me bad. So then I'm just kind of dusting it with a real soft brush, kind of blend things together. And this is pretty much how I do it on this cityscape, which actually is in Greece. My daughter brought this back from vacation of hers, so please watch and enjoy it. This is my big fat hand. Okay, this comes to another cut to where I'm working from the back again and coming forward. Unfortunately, I had already started this a ways back when she first came back from her vacation and already blocked in the sky and had blocked in the water back behind it. So I'm now proceeding to work on the rest of it. And then what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and work on, when I get finished with the blocking coat, I will work on doing the final painting and put that on YouTube too. I hope everybody enjoys this. If you have any questions, please don't forget to leave a comment. And appreciate if you put a like and subscribe. And this is really my first big oil painting video. So hope cut me a break. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so now take a look at it and you'll see I've got a grid system. I did a grid on the photograph first on the drawing. Then I transferred it to my 18 by 24 canvas in order to work on this painting. Now right in through there you can see that I'm actually using a sap green and a burnt umber to do the foliage for the block and coat for the foliage and the flowers that are going to be in the front of the building. So what you'll see now is that I'll start mixing that ultramarine blue with the burnt umber, and that'll give me a real dark color, my black. I use that for a lot of the windows. I blocked in the windows and the doors and so forth that are in the deep shadows and so forth. So that's what the ultramarine blue and the burnt umber are mixed together for to pretty much give you a black. So one last note, get your canvas, get your pencil, get your photograph, draw a grid, get some paints, and just get started. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate you stopping by.